It feels like this collective has been needing to be more transparent with people, and y'all been doing that. You've been doing that. Not caring too much whether it's received well or not from doing it. Like needing to set more boundaries and standing on them with people, and especially for some with like family relations. You've been speaking your mind more and speaking up more as of really recently. I don't like to say, but retrograde could have a bit to do with it. A bit. You could have been calling out those projections that people want to like put onto you, projecting onto you, as you should. I've been seeing people more on here that I can relate to. A good few that have been experiencing the same kind of thing of trying to be more open to help, more open to asking for help, instead of like always trying to do stuff on their own and try to figure out all around on all on their own. Jesus Christ. It feels like for this collective could be trying to like overcome, like I keep, oh my god, it's retrograde for this specific thing. I kept wanting to say, instead of hyper independence, hyper big pigmentation. You could be trying to overcome hyperpigmentation. Oh my god, I've been trying to make that video. Oh my god, oh my jeez. So you could be overcoming hyperpigmentation. um I don't know. Okay, but I meant to say hyper, I was gonna say it again, hyper independence. Yeah, you could be trying, you could be, y'all could be, y'all could be overcoming hyper independence. And there's nothing wrong with being independent. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, to that extent of hyper independence where, you know, at times it can get rough. It can get tough because, you know, you feel like you can only rely on yourself, and that's fair. A lot of people, many people feel like they can only rely on themselves. But, you know, sometimes it can get to a point. Just only trying to do that and never ask for help when you like deep down feel like you need the help. Yeah. But that in a way is gonna feel like a burden in some way. You're gonna feel like probably heaviness from that. For some, it comes from like an egoic place of why you wouldn't want to ask for help. And for others, or I should say many others, the reason why they feel like they can't is because is, you know, they don't want to feel like a burden. They don't want to feel like a bother to people, and that comes from like trauma and like a stress response. But it seems like you've been releasing that sort of misconception that if I do ask, like, that it would like blow up in your face. It would blow up in your face, or you would be disregarded or completely disregarded or something. Don't get me wrong, it does seem to be and is satisfying when you want to like figure it out and like acquire it yourself though. But letting yourself drown if you feel you need the help isn't helping when you want to ask or need that support. It definitely feels like I had to wait to make this video, to be honest, because this is, and it says the one who is afraid of asking is ashamed of learning. Definitely calling this collective out. Sometimes you are just asking the wrong person though, honestly. Probably seeing doing so at times and the results from that, it ain't that bad. Asking for support or help from community, whether the physical and mental, emotional, like you've probably been seeing, it ain't that bad. It really ain't that bad, you know? And it helps with like networking. And also speaking up for yourself and having that support, or, you know, asking is really no lesser, it's actually like no lesser than a brave and courageous as, you know, trying to figure it out all on your own. Don't let that misconception fool you. Don't let that fool you, because to be honest, yeah, it's great. It's great when you can, you know, it's a lot of people do have to figure it out on their own, but when you feel like you need it, that's and you've been actually maybe struggling with that, that's actually brave of you to, like, you know, ask the community or whatever or whoever, and you know that they could probably help you. You know, it's no less, to be honest, in that case, it's no less like brave to do when you possibly been struggling with that. So yeah, Ashe.